Good morning. We're starting our journey early today, heading deep into Fiordland. The road slowly opens up into something quieter, fewer cars, wider skies, and mountains that start to feel closer with every kilometer. As we drive further in, the scenery keeps changing. Mist sits low in the valleys, moving slowly with the wind. On the way to Milford Sound, we passed through these wide-open grasslands. This area is part of Fiordland's high country landscape, surrounded by mountains, valleys, and huge open fields that seem to stretch forever. Just open fields and quiet wind. It's one of those places that makes you want to stop the car for a moment and simply look around. After driving through the grasslands, we stopped at Mirror Lakes. This small lake is one of the most famous stops on the road to Milford Sound, known for its incredibly clear reflections of the surrounding mountains and forest. On calm days, the water becomes almost perfectly still, turning the entire landscape into a mirror. The trees here feel completely different from anywhere else on the drive. Covered in moss and shaped by years of rain and wind, everything looks soft, deep green and almost untouched. Now we're deep in Fiordland's core route. The rainforest gets denser here. Along the cliffs, we begin to notice small waterfalls everywhere. Some are thin like threads, some stronger after the rain, all flowing straight down from the rocks into the valley. A small mountain stream runs beside the road, crystal clear, cutting through the rocks and forest as it flows down the valley. U-shaped valley is a classic glacial landform, shaped like a horseshoe, carved by ancient ice over thousands of years. Massive mountains rise straight around us. The cliffs feel steeper, the valley narrower, and everything suddenly looks much more dramatic. The whole landscape feels raw, powerful, and completely unreal.
I can see the mountains at the top of the mountain too.
And then we finally arrive at the harbor. It's time to board the cruise. The boat is on 3 levels. On the first floor, there's a buffet dining area. Warm food, big windows, and views of the fjord right outside. On the second floor there's a cozy cafe, where you can sit, grab a drink, and watch the mountains slowly pass by. Everything slows down instantly. Massive cliffs rise straight out of the water, and the fjord stretches far into the distance. It feels almost unreal, like the landscape was carved in silence over thousands of years. As we go deeper into the fjord, we start to see something special. The mountains slowly open up, and the water begins to connect with the open sea. This is the fjord's mouth, where fresh mountain water meets the ocean. The wind feels stronger here, and the scenery becomes wider and more powerful. And then, the boat slowly turns around. We're deep inside the fjord now, surrounded by towering cliffs on both sides. As the cruise begins to head back, the view changes again. Waterfalls we just passed now appear from a new angle, and the mountains feel different in reverse. The wind is a bit stronger on the way back, and the water feels more open as we move away from the deepest part of the fjord. On the way back, we made a small stop at a countryside farm.
Hello, baby.
Such a simple moment, but somehow really healing, after a long day of travel. On the way back, the light slowly faded. We passed a calm lake, where the mountains were perfectly reflected in the water. The sky turned soft, and everything felt quiet and peaceful, like the day was slowly coming to an end. Dinner was a stop at Fergburger, a classic Queenstown pie spot, after a long day of travel. We ended the night with gelato. Sweet, cold, and the perfect finish to the journey.
We should be dancing now, dance with me, it's alright. We should be dancing now, dance with me, it's alright. We should be dancing now, dance with me.